Hey, Seawolf community, Chancellor Sandine here with another segment of Ask a UAA Expert. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashley O'Connor. I'm an assistant professor at the School of Social Work here at UAA, and today I'm going to be talking to you about pet ownership during these times. So what can I do to protect my pets during these times? So one of my favorite jokes that's going around right now is, who let the dogs out? So we know that dogs cannot actually get COVID-19. But what's important to keep in mind is that we don't know if the virus can live on their fur or not. So just like you're doing with other people, make sure that people are also keeping social distancing away from your pets, because you want to be able to love on them and get all the positive benefits that you can from doing so. The other thing that you should be making sure that you do right now is you have an emergency contact for your animal. So that can be a friend, a family member, a neighbor, somebody who you can contact in case you need that extra support, as well as maintaining a list of information like your veterinarian, if your pet is on any types of medication, what kind of food they're eating. Be mindful that a lot of veterinarians' offices have been moving to only providing emergency services. So you might want to make sure that you contact your local veterinarian and see exactly what they're providing. You also want to make sure that you have a decent supply of food for your pet. Now that doesn't mean going out and buying all of the dog or cat food, but it does mean making sure that you have a couple of extra bags laying around. What are the potential benefits of interacting with my pets during these times? So there are many potential benefits that you can have from having a pet right now. We know that pets can help both with our physical and our mental health. On the physical side of things, just interacting with a pet, even for 5 minutes, can help decrease the blood pressure, heart rate, and then also increase some of our positive chemicals that we might want to experience, which can also help with the mental health side of things. So when we're thinking about the kind of chemicals that it can actually release, we are thinking about dopamine and serotonin, which we kind of consider our feel-good chemicals. On top of that, it also lowers our cortisol, which leads to stress. So you're having a positive impact by having your positive chemicals being heightened and then some of the negative ones being lowered. So basically just helping out overall with stress. So another great benefit that people can experience is making sure that the routine stays the same. So I actually ran a study for the VA where I paired service dogs with veterans who had experienced trauma to see how it impacted them. And the biggest overall thing that I really heard was, I used to stay in bed until noon, 1. But now that I have a dog, he needs me to be up at 8 o'clock. And it doesn't really matter how I'm feeling. He needs me to be up at the same time, and I need to make sure that I'm feeding them at the same time. And it's the same thing for what we're going through right now, really. Pets don't know what's happening. They don't know about COVID-19. And so what they know is that they still want to wake up at the same time and make sure that they're getting fed. And so that can also help you remember that even though we're going through all these things right now, you can still have some kind of sense of routine and normalcy in your life as well. Is now a good time to adopt a pet? Now that a lot of people are spending more time at home, they're wondering if now would be a good time for them to have a pet because they feel like they have extra time to give some love and care towards an animal. I say that it's similar to people wondering if they should get a pet at Christmas time. A lot of people might go and think that it's great time for a gift to give to a loved one or a child, but what ends up happening is that they haven't really thought through the pros and cons of that. And so a lot of times, a lot of the animals don't get taken care of as well as they could be. Now is very similar to that. What I would say is that if you've been thinking about getting a pet, then you've really thought about the pros and cons of it, then now might be a great time because there are more people at home. However, if you're not sure that pet ownership is right for you right now, another really great thing that you could do is foster an animal. A lot of the animal shelters right now are in extra need of support as many volunteers cannot go out and basically give the shelter animals the love and care and attention that they normally would be. So there's actually a lot of shelters and a few in the area that have an extra call out for foster parents and for foster families. By fostering an animal, not only are you helping that cat or dog out, but you're also able to receive all of the positive benefits of being able to interact with that animal. And during these times, that's as good as owning one.